Back to the Apex Arena we go, this time for UFC Vegas 25. Dominick Reyes looks to snap a 2-fight skid in the main event against the highly unorthodox Czech fighter Jiri Prochaska. As he does every week, the Guts and Glory MMA statman, Mr. Andy Hickey, has hacked into Facebook and Cambridge Analytica encrypted servers to pull together 10 facts you need to know before watching this event. You can follow Andy on Twitter using this handle, but be warned, once you do, he'll instantly know your shoe size. Now, let's get on with it. Jiri Prochaska cements himself in his nation's history on Saturday as he will hold the honour of being the first Czech fighter to main event in the UFC. He's currently joined on the roster by fellow Czech representatives David Dvorak and Makhmed Muradov, solidifying the Czech Republic as yet another emerging European nation on the world scene. Among the notable wins on his record, Prochaska has a victory over Bellator king Vadim Nemkov, who is often touted as the best light heavyweight fighter in the world. They clashed in the 2015 Ryzen Grand Prix, a tournament competed at heavyweight. Jiri lost the final, but hasn't been defeated at 205 in the last 8 years. Only Shamil Gamzatov has been undefeated for a longer period of time of the current roster of light heavyweights, excluding fighters that had not made their debut before that point. Cub Swanson has been a featherweight stalwart since the WEC merged with the UFC. He makes his 20th walk to the octagon, becoming just the third fighter to reach the mark in the organisation alongside Max Holloway and Darren Elkins. Killer Cub sits easily in the top 10 for appearances, wins, finishes and knockouts since the weight was adapted into the UFC in 2011. Swanson is widely regarded as the best fighter to have never challenged for the UFC's featherweight title. Astonishingly, despite his huge fan base and obvious talents, Killer Cub has never fought for a title at any point in his pro career. A king of the cage, WEC and UFC veteran, Swanson will have to produce the greatest career renaissance of all time to finish his career with a gold belt around his waist. So what do you think? Is there another UFC fighter who you think should have been a champion but never quite got there? Answers in the comments below, and if you're enjoying this video, a thumbs up would please the MMA gods. Jan Cutelaba looks to return to winning ways after the Magomed Ankalaev saga that captured the fans' imaginations in 2020. The Hulk brings frightening intensity that's seen his last 6 bouts end in a finish. Only Misha Serkinov is on a longer streak at light heavyweight without going to the scorecards. Dustin Jacoby has it all to do as he takes on the polarizing Moldovan. Randa Marcos and Angela Hill have been staring at unprecedented territory for quite some time, and it's the Canadian representatives' turn this week. Both fighters have lost 9 times in their UFC career to date, and another from Marcos on Saturday will see her become the first female in UFC history to lose 10 times. A lot of pressure on her shoulders as she battles the emerging Luana Pinheiro. Merab Dvalishvili has quickly established himself as the most efficient takedown artist in the UFC's bantamweight division. The Serra-Longo product has hit 41 takedowns in just 7 UFC contests, with 13 of those coming in his bout versus Gustavo Lopez. That's currently the 5th highest number of takedowns in a single UFC fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov's tally of 21 in his 2013 bout against Abel Trujillo is still atop that list. With the big reshuffle happening in the featherweight division's rankings, Zabit and Stevens being removed, Giga Chikadze is now Georgia's 2nd ranked fighter in men's divisions, alongside the aforementioned Dvalishvili. Currently, there are just 6 European nations, Russia, England, Sweden, Poland, Czech Republic and Georgia, that can make this claim. With Ilia Tupuria waiting in the wings, the Georgian invasion is well and truly upon us. Loma Lookboom vs Sam Hughes brings together the rare occasion of a contest between fighters with an identical MMA record. Both fighters enter the octagon with a career 5-2 record. The last time this happened, Leon Edwards and Belal Muhammad both entered their recent main event at 18-3 and exited with a no contest. Will history be repeated? Andreas Michailidis makes his octagon return after his debut loss to Modestas Bukalkas. It was an under-the-radar battle, but a hugely important one, marking Michailidis as the first Greek-based fighter to enter the UFC, while Bukalkas became the first Lithuanian male to compete on MMA's biggest stage. Andreas still stands alone as Greece's flag bearer as he looks to claim his first UFC win this weekend. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more original content like top 10 lists, matchmaker recommendations, and live discussion panel podcasts, subscribe below for a steady stream of top MMA content from Guts and Glory MMA.